Last night was the 2019 Emmys.
Oh, and Billy Porter, I love that. I love that moment. Yeah.
There you go. We're gonna talk about that moment and other moments. So I watched it. Brooke, you watched it as well?
I did, the whole thing. I actually live texted it with my friend Stacy. We were too lazy to actually go to one another's homes.
Yeah.
So we texted each other during it.
That's something. I live tweeted it to some extent and discovered that among the many things that my Twitter followers don't care what I think about, the Emmys is high up on that list.
Which is weird because you like a lot of television, and I feel like the biggest complaint that I saw online from a lot of people were, what are all these shows? Who are these people? And they were all shows that I guarantee you John Idarola has watched.
Maybe.
The ones that people were like, what is this?
I watch a lot of shows that are not gonna be nominated for Emmys anytime soon.
Really? I feel like all your big ones did really well.
We'll see.
Game of Thrones.
We'll see Dark Crystal next year. We'll find out. Yeah, Game of Thrones did well.
What's the one who won everything that swept the comedy awards? Fleabag.
Yeah, Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Loved that, and Chernobyl.
Chernobyl did very well. Yeah, so Phoebe Waller-Bridge won 3 of the biggest awards. And I'm starting to think that it's kind of unfair that she has found some way to psychically take all of the talent from everyone around her and just hoard it for herself. That's what I think is happening. I was very happy to see Game of Thrones win for best drama in their last season. I understand that there's a lot of haters for the season, but they won.
Of Fleabag?
No, of Game of Thrones, the last season.
Oh, Game of Thrones, right. I mean, you were one of those haters.
No, I was a realist. I understood its actual limitations and did not feel like if I go 5%, I have to imply that it's the worst TV that's ever existed.
I don't want to get us back into a Game of Thrones conversation.
Jodie Comer won for Killing Eve, an amazing performance. But look, this is all important and good. But there were some great speeches and some important moments that I wanted to shed light on.
Let's do it.
Talk about it a little bit. One of them you alluded to was Billy Porter's historic win for the limited series drama. So part of Billy Porter's speech was, visibility and representation are the only things that create change. It's when we're visible that we have the power to create empathy through the way we tell stories. Being black and gay and out and being in this position and speaking from where I get to speak from is the change. I hope that young queer people of all colors can look at me and know that they can. And I know for a lot of people that Twitter blew up. Anytime Billy Porter's on stage, it blew up.
I know, I just got the chills. Billy Porter is everything,
I haven't actually watched the show. It doesn't have dragons or elves in it, so it's lower down my list, but especially now.
You don't like good TV, and that's just the weirdest thing about you.
Escapist
you don't like good television.
I like The Boys. The Boys is good.
You complained about a TV show with Idris Elba in it.
What show?
Was it like Good Luck Charlie or something like that? What was it called?
No, I didn't complain about that.
You didn't like it?
No, I didn't say that.
I was gonna say because I loved it, and I just.
Oh no, I know you binged it.
I did. I loved it.
I liked him, in The Office. But anyway,
the show wasn't very diverse. Listen, there were less nominations from like diverse nominees than last year.
There were a lot of shows that popped up over and over.
Yeah, and let's get to the long list of black winners, okay? Billy Porter, Darrell Jerome, RuPaul.
Yes.
Oh, that's the end of the list, sorry. I thought, it seemed like you thought there were gonna be more than 3.
I think you nailed it. Actually, yeah. Darrell Jerome had a great moment, by the way. The standing ovation
when they say I should have swept the awards. Get real.
Yeah.
It was
directing.
Some of the most, just some of the greatest television that I've ever seen. It was a true story that was just done so well. I am glad that he was able to win for episode 4 because the performance was spectacular. Like the feeling that you got watching that, it was unreal.
Yeah, there were just some shows that I feel like I didn't watch Ozark. Ozark, apparently everybody who votes in this loves Ozark.
Yeah.
Like Gwendolyn Christie didn't win for Best Supporting Actress in a Drama because of Ozark. I haven't seen Ozark, maybe it's amazing, maybe that actress is the best ever.
A lot of people really like Ozark, and it's like so much. Ozark and Succession are 2 shows that I'm bummed that I just didn't get into. Because I like to watch good TV and I like shows. You didn't like it?
No,
I tried.
I don't want to see that world. I'm not interested in that world. I don't like shows that are about businesses, and I don't really like shows that are about the music industry. And I know that's a lot of TV shows.
I liked Weeds. That was a show about a business.
I didn't watch. See, I didn't watch that either. Now I want to give another really fast. Michelle Williams, who won for
such a strong moment.
Is it Fosse Verdon?
Is that how you say it?
I'm not sure, I didn't watch that either.
Fosse Verdon.
I can't watch everything, okay?
It's all right, it's all right.
I'm watching Carnival Row, I can't watch everything. Okay, anyway, so Michelle Williams said, thank you so much to FX and Fox 21 Studios for supporting me and for paying me equally, because they understood that when you put value into a person, it empowers that person to get in touch with their own inherent value, and then where they do put that value, they put into their work. And so the next time a woman, and especially a woman of color, because she stands to make 52 cents on the dollar compared to their white male counterpart, tells you what she needs in order to do her job, listen to her, believe her, because one day she might stand in front of you and say thank you for allowing her to succeed because of her workplace environment and not in spite of it. That's a great moment.
That was a great moment. Yeah. It was a great moment, yeah. That made me want to go back and watch Fosse Verdon. I actually Googled it and was like, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how I missed that.
Yeah, I don't even know what's on actually.
Yeah, me either.
I'm not sure. Super fast, I just want to say Alex Borstein won for her role in Marvelous Miss Maisel.
Oh yeah.
Very good. That moment when she said, she told a story about, so I think it was her grandmother, was in line to be shot into a pit as a Holocaust survivor. She said to a guard, what happens if I step out of line? The guard said, I don't have the heart to shoot you, but somebody will. And she stepped out of line. For that, I am here and my children are here. So step out of line, ladies, step out of line. I got chills.
Okay, one more on the moment how funny she is. Jeff Bezos actually texted her and said, like, I'll be rooting for you from the audience. And she was like, great, but actually I have some dog food that I need to return. And he said, bring it to the ceremony. She was like, can you take care of that for me? This was a funny moment.
That was good, no, she's very funny.
She's great, yeah.
Yeah, there were some great winners. Not all the ones that went the way I wanted, but overall, pretty good Emmys. Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.